we can summarize to say there are 4 key things very important in the whole of the management of crisis. We need to have our preparation, we need to have prevention, we need to have a response, we need to have recovery. When you think about prevention, you're saying prevention means the first line of defense in any trouble. Prevention. Stop it from happening before it happens. Prevention. Very good. What is it you did? You know, one time I was doing a workshop involving some people. It was a company with a board of directors, and board came from security organs. Right? One of them was a former army general, another one head of police. The head of police was talking to us. He said, do you know more than 60% of the thefts that you see are actually a fault of the owner, not the thief. Yes. More than 60, like what? You see, cash was stolen from the office. There was a safe, it was in a safe. Cash was in a safe and it was stolen. But guess what? When you check, somebody forgot to close the safe. Whose fault is it? The thief or the owner? You say even break-ins, what we call break-ins, many of them are not break-ins. Somebody left the door unlocked. So the thief just walked in. He didn't break in, just walked in. You know, there was a judge sometimes in UK. He used to make very uncommon judgments, So things are stolen for you, you're accusing the thief, and you and the thief are there. He starts asking you questions. What kind of doors do you have in your house? And then you describe. They're made of glass, and windows, and then you describe. And curtains, they are open, transparent. What do you have inside? My TV, my what, everything. You finish his interrogation, he locks you in for 6 months. Tells you, yes, I locked you in for putting the thief into temptation. That's a crime. Very unorthodox, but just think about it. If only we did prevention, there are plenty of things we could have stopped. It could also be preparation. We have talked about that. What plans do we have? Crisis management, emergency management, right? Continuity management. What is the response now that we have done? Plan is one thing, executing. Did we identify ability to execute things whenever we need it? And then finally, recovery, getting back to business. In conclusion, my good friends, we want to have proactive preparedness, adjust our strategies to make sure they respond, make sure we have redundancy. Redundancy sometimes can sound like a negative thing. Redundancy means spare space or spare assets that we can use in case of a crisis. We want to do that. Continuous improvement, okay? We worked last time, can it work now? Can we test it? Continuous improvement. What do we learn from past experience? Proper leadership and governance, putting system and governance and testing them, right? Including the plans I'm talking about, okay? And of course, involving stakeholders. What are the stakeholders here? The emergency response, the fire brigade, the hospitals, whatever it is, who are they? But the most important, if you put all those together, leadership is critical, and the leadership is you. We began with you preparing yourself, and also how you respond to yourself, planning to do it and do it well. Because there's something important you must remember. You can tell people many things, but they not do it. No, because people do what you do. They don't do what you say. Hello? People do what you do. They don't do. If you want it to be done, show by example. Show by example. If the rule says report early yourself. Okay? If you don't, they will report 5 minutes before you come. That could be 11. People do what you do. They don't do what you say. Allow me to do a small exercise so that you can remember that message. People do what you do. They don't do what you say. Please put up your hand like this for me. Put up your hand. One hand, lad. Very good. Okay, excellent. Kindly close the first 3 fingers so that you can leave the index and the thumb together. Very good. Very good, students. Now touch the tip of the index and the thumb together like that. Tip of the index and the thumb. Very good. Good, students. Wonderful. Now touch your cheek with that. Touch your cheek with that. Touch your cheek with that. Good. Now, my good friends, this is not cheek. This is chin. Cheek is this one? I can see people saying, how did I get there? How did I get there? Yes, because you're doing what I was doing, not what I was. Don't forget that, ladies and gentlemen, when you want to learn. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to stop at that point.